So today, Bradford City continue their 2024-25 league campaign with a home clash against AFC Wimbledon. It's going to be a very, very tough game today, but make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Now, obviously, Graham Alexander's side have had a pretty positive start to the season on the whole. We currently occupy that final playoff spot in 7th place, but we're looking to bounce back after a disappointing defeat last Saturday against Walsall. We had a brilliant 3-0 win away at Mansfield on Tuesday night in the AFL Trophy, but it's going to be a very, very tough game today as AFC Wimbledon currently sit 5th in the table. They've won 4 of their first 5 matches. They're coming off the back of a brilliant win in their derby against MK last weekend where they absolutely ran them ragged. They don't tend to have a lot of possession in these type of matches, but neither did Walsall when we went to play them last week, and I think they actually ended the game with more possession. It'll be interesting to see if we play with a back 4 or a back 3 today, but they're a good side. I would expect them to come for a point as they have done for quite a large part under Johnnie Jackson so far, so it'll be interesting to see how this game does go. In terms of a score prediction, I'm going to go with a bit of reverse psychology and predict a 1-0 defeat. So team news has now been announced. It is a back 4. It certainly looks that way. It is Sam Walker in goal. A back 4 of Brad Halliday, Chet Diabate, Jack Shepherd and Lewis Richards, who comes in for I think his first league start of the season. A midfield 4 of Poynton on the right, Smallwood and Patterson in the middle and Tyrick Wright on the left with Cook and Sanderson leading the line. On the bench, we're looking pretty light for numbers at the moment. It's Doyle, Kavanagh, Adore, Oliver, Adams, Ben and Wadsworth, as that's pretty much every player who's fit and available. So Jamie Walker definitely going to be out for a little bit of time, which is a bit frustrating, but where does he really fit into a 4-4-2? It could also though be the normal formation with Richard as a left centre back and Wright as a left wing back, but I'm happy with Wright on the left playing in midfield. Richards comes in and was very good on Tuesday. Patterson and Small were brilliant as well on Tuesday, so on the whole for me, no complaints with the team for probably the first time this season. I'm really excited about that starting 11. I thought Wimbledon would have brought a lot more than that, to be fair. They normally do, they bring 600-700 normally, so it is a pretty poor turnout, but big credit to all those who have travelled. Kind of expected from Wimbledon. They've turned us round, not ideal. 9 games already started. One throw up for his Lewis Richards pulls it into the box. Headed up. Oh, Lewis Richards has done a foul throw, so they've now got a throw in. Jack Shepherd takes a free kick early, and now Lewis Richards is coming forward down the left side. Finds Tyrick Wright, back to Richards. Up again, 16, he's got past him. Referee gives a free kick. He's happy to give anything that's soft, this referee. Everything that's soft and you call for it, he's giving it. Ball in behind. Boogle gets away from Shepherd, ball across. Diabate goes out for a corner. Good play from Boogle, but they're a good side. We're going to be under pressure at points and they have their first corner of the game. Well, I don't think we're going to get much in terms of nice emotions out of this game, if that makes sense. Every time we get on the ball, they're looking to foul. Every time they get it, they're hoofing it forward. I don't think this is going to be a pretty one. Oh! Sanderson and Cook do very well. The ball falls to Tyrick Wright, takes on a first time shot. Pretty tame attempt, though, straight at the goalkeeper. Pretty comfortable save, but first real chance of the game. How's he got through there? No shot. Stevens lays it off the telly. Oh! 10 yards out. foul, no pressure, has to hit the target, he plays it well over the bar. Very, very left-footed and takes that shot on his right foot well over. Ball that wide to Poynton, up against 31, the rugby player, Poynton, he cuts in, and he's after Halliday, kind of killed the attack there. Oh, 31's body checked Halliday, Poynton crosses over everybody. How that's not a foul, I'll never know. Halliday's been completely cleaned out by the man who shot the 3 sizes too small. On a ball to come then, on at the near side, right-footed in swinger, Smallwood to take, ball in, over the keeper, Diabas, towards goal, pretty tame header. Goodman has to dive down to his left, but pretty comfortable save in the end. Approaching half-time mark, it's been a very boring game, but that's because of the Wimbledon style of play. Every time we get on, they're looking to foul, slow the game down, run the clock down. Every time they get it, there's hoof it, it's going out of play loads, and yeah, very boring. I don't know how they watch this consistently. He gets the shot off. First touch of the game, really fair keeper. There's half-time, 0-0. Goodness me, what an end to the first half that is. Half-time change definitely coming. Lewis Richards not out for the second half, so Wright's going to go to left back. Joe Adams will go on the left wing. That must be injury enforced, because I think Richards has been quite good so far, so yeah, a bit of a blow for him.
Richards had a good half, actually. I thought Richards had a good half. Yeah, must be tactical. Must have got a knock.
Side, Lino!
Offside.
Well done, Patterson. Brilliant defending, absolutely outstanding, Alex Patterson. Well played, Hippolyte all the way there. Didn't dive in, got the block in. Hippolyte were a good yard offside there. Useless from these officials all game. That's brilliant from Alex Patterson. He saved a certain goal. What on earth are you doing, Tyreek? Right, what a challenge, Shepherd. He's offside. Stephen just. They're both absolutely fuming. I thought Shepherd played that ball. I thought it came off Shepherd's toe, but terrible from Tyreek Wright, and that's why you can't play fullback on nice football.
Well done, well done!
Well done, Jack Shepherd, absolutely brilliant. Rolls Royce. Oh, he's beaten another one. Absolutely excellent. We need Shepherd and Diabate here for 10 years to come. No, no, no. No shot. Don't let him shoot. Oh, good block, Jack Shepherd again. He started his second half terribly. Really, really poor, disjointed all over the place. So he's coming forward, finds Poynton, cuts in, tries to back it in. Brought down there. How is that not a penalty? Tilly's just absolutely annihilated him. Small beats the man and shoots. Oh! That should be a penalty. Adams has been cleaned out in the box. He's gone down. He looks a bit of pain. Tilly has just wiped him out. How is that not a penalty? Well, second change of the game. Joe Adams coming off. Blackador coming on. Seems a bit of a frustrating one for Adams. Missed a lot of football so far. Gets 20 minutes and has to come off for injury. Not even 20 minutes. So frustrating for him. And I think Oliver's coming on as well. And third change of the game is Ollie Sanderson coming off, but then Oliver coming on. They probably wouldn't have done that sub yet, but because Adams having to come off, it makes sense to do it now. Sanderson's been a bit ineffective. In, tackling. Oh, it's in. Oh wow. Hippolyte shoots at the near post, it's the inside of the front post, rolls across the goal line, and it's the other post and we're clear. Too easy there, and I don't need some good tackling there, but goodness me, how is this game still 0-0? One throw to come here for AFC Wimbledon, but we need to step up our game if we want 3 points out of it. Ball comes in, pushes Halliday, now they've got a free header off the crossbar, get a goal kick. Somehow it's taken 80 minutes for the referee to realise that he has got yellow cards, and guess what, he goes to a Bradford player. I think it wore a yellow, but they should have already had about 5 or 6 by now. All the officials have been useless. 10 minutes to go, you can see they're definitely happy for a point. Tilly's coming off for a left back and he's taking his time to come off, strolling off. I knew they'd come here for the point, and that's probably what we're going to get, another frustrating 0-0 like last season. That were a really, really good tackle from Smallwood, and the referee had lost control. They're all getting stuck in now. The referee has let this boil over. Let it boil over by the amount of bad challenges that happens. Right, so he books Smallwood. How on earth have they not got any players sent off here? That's horrible officiating. That is terrible.
Why did the linesman said he double-handed pushed him? That's a red card.
How's he but Cook? What's he but Cook for? How has Hippolyte not been sent off? How has Lewis not been sent off? Our fans and their fans are singing "You're not fit to referee." Tells you everything you need to know. Poor fans don't think the referee's been good enough. He's been a disgrace today. Lost all control by not having a yellow card in the game. How they've not got any red cards there is crazy. What are we waiting for now? He's coming over and speaking to the fourth official.
I hope he's
more is there to discuss? Oh, he's just left him, he's walked away. He's not got a clue. He's blown that well early. We're only a minute over the 5, had he not been spent 5 minutes? With all the bloody faffing around. Full time, 0-0. Goodness me. Let's all just take a chill pill, let's all just calm down. There's 2 parts of this outro match review that I just want to go through. Obviously we have the footballing side and then we have the incident in the last couple of minutes. I think it'd probably be best, as you've just seen that most recently, to start with that incident. And we're going to go right back to basically from kickoff and the first half where Wimbledon were persistently fouling a number of different players. But I would say Omar Bogle was I don't really know how you pronounce his name, but you know, the striker for Wimbledon, he was the persistent fouler, 4, 5, 6. No bad tackles in there, but just niggly sort of fouls, and the referee should have produced a good 3 or 4 yellow cards in that first half, in my opinion. He didn't, and you know, that was his prerogative to do so, and eventually the game boils over. Now, Smallwood is clearly fouled by, I think it is Myles Hippolyte. He then has a bit of a tussle with Brad Halliday. Hippolyte is on his way to diving or falling over, whichever way you call it. Smallwood's then going in with a pretty firm tackle, and I could come on here and say that, you know, it was a fair challenge and get on with it, like what I've done on Twitter for a few easy bites. But I would say I can understand why some Wimbledon fans are frustrated by the tackle from Smallwood. From a Bradford point of view, I don't think it's a bad tackle. It only looks bad because obviously Hippolyte has then decided to fall over. Again, I don't really think the contact between him and Halliday was enough for him to fall over. But obviously at that point, they were wanting to time waste, run the clock down, and they obviously wanted to get an easy free kick. The tackle from Smallwood, though, it's not amazing. But the reaction from the Wimbledon players is what causes all that. There's no need for 6 or 7 different Wimbledon players to charge over and all go in individually on Richie Smallwood. They're pushing him, all that sort of stuff. So rightfully so, a number of the Bradford players are then going to go over and sort out the likes of Oliver, Cook, Shepherd, Diabate, you know, the bigger physical sort of players. I mean, I even saw little Alex Patterson straight in there as well, as you would expect. But Smallwood kind of just walks away. Hippolyte's not really too involved. And then you actually see Hippolyte grab Jack Shepherd by the throat, as you have just seen. I screenshotted it perfectly. The referee is 5 yards away maximum. Hippolyte is grabbed in 2 arms around the throat. How has the referee not seen that? Let alone what Lewis was doing, I think, with the, you know, the rugby player whose shorts and t-shirt were 5 sizes too small. I have no idea if you think that's trendy or cool, but he looked like an absolute moron and was an absolutely useless footballer. But they were effective with AFC Wimbledon, and I don't know how nobody got a red card there. I don't really know why Andy Cook got booked for then. Oliver somehow escaped a yellow card as well. Whichever way you view it, from a Bradford point of view or AFC Wimbledon point of view, it all comes down to poor officiating, and their fans were obviously getting frustrated in the first half by the amount of free kicks that were given against them. But that seemed to be their game plan, to break the game up, have the ball in play for as little as possible. But that doesn't really make sense to me, and it hasn't done every time that they've come here under Johnnie Jackson, because when they have tried to play football, they've looked good and they had some good chances today. I think if that game finishes 2-2, 3-3, neither side really complains. Though we said that chance which hit both posts, James Tilley had a good opportunity as well in the first half, which he massively squandered. They had the goal, the ball in the back of the net. I personally thought Jack Shepherd played it through, but looking back on it now, it is clear to see that Stevens is offside when the original Wimbledon player plays it through. I think it was Omar Bogle. In terms of Bradford City point of view, I think we got sucked into their game a little bit in the last 10-15 minutes, where we were just hoofing it every time and we're getting absolutely nowhere near it. Oliver and Cook weren't really offering much. Sanderson a little bit ineffective for me. I don't really think anyone offensively was outstanding. I thought Diabate and Shepherd both had brilliant games. They were almost perfect, to be honest with you. Lewis Richards, shame about him, so I thought he had a really good first half. We should have had a penalty, maybe 2 penalties. I think we actually have 2 blatant penalties not given. The foul on Joe Adams, I don't think is intentional from the lad. He just runs straight into Joe Adams, completely cleans him out, obviously injures him in the process as well. Somehow neither the referee or linesman see it. Viden Oliver is assaulted inside the penalty area. The referee's not watching. How does the liner not spot that? So again, it comes down to poor refereeing decisions occasions, really frustrating. And again, a professional football club that doesn't have access to water the pitch, and it was really sticky, and that definitely did not play into our hands. You can see why Wimbledon are up there though. They are very effective in the way that they play. It's not the prettiest on the eye, but if it gets the job done, who is really going to complain? Big credit to all those Wimbledon fans who turned up today. Like I've mentioned a few times, I expected a lot more to come. Normally they bring at least 600-700. I remember a couple seasons ago when they brought a few thousand as well, so I was quite disappointed by their turnout and their noise as well. But I guess when you're playing quite frustrating football on the pitch, took the sting out of the game, then it's not really going to reflect on a decent atmosphere. On the whole though, poor point for us. You know, we need to be winning our home games if we're going to keep losing away from home, so a little bit of a concern. Next week away at Harrogate, bit of a bogey team for us as well, and obviously a really tough place to go from a Bradford City point of view, so I'm not looking forward to that next week. Thank you all so much for watching today's video though. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I'm sure there's a lot of things for you to let me know down in the comment section down below. But most importantly, let me know your thoughts on the game, the incident at the end. Do you think it should have been any red cards? Your thoughts on Smallwood's tackle as well, as I do think that has kind of divided the footballing people who have seen it so far between Bradford, Wimbledon and just general football fans as well. This has been a bit of a long outro, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching.